Today, AI making music. The Velvet Sundown is a band that gets more than 1 million monthly listens. Turns out their music is generated by AI with some human input. What does it all mean? Peter Griffin is our technology journalist. Good morning.
Morning, Ryan. How are you doing?
Very well, Peter. Thanks for coming on the show. So is this the way of the future for music?
Look, I think it probably is. I mean, this is pretty inoffensive, really, the Velvet Sundown. They are seemingly a sort of a soft rock band that has some easy listening, but there's no way to contact these people. It's clear that it's sort of AI generated. The artwork is AI generated. It's very inoffensive, but very derivative. And that's a sort of a sign of AI. If you can contrast that to, for instance, on Sunday, I watched the final Black Sabbath concert of all time, stayed up in the early hours, and Guns N' Roses, Metallica, all of these rock acts were there to honor these greats because they were so original. So this is the antithesis of that, really. It works by using AI to go out to a library of music and based on the prompts you put into it, select exactly what you want. So we'll see a lot more of this, what's called AI slop, and some people are actually liking it.
What does it sound like? Can you describe it for us?
Well, it just sounds like, you get the beautiful guitars in the background, but it's a derivative of Electric Light Orchestra or a lot of other bands that you've heard probably from the 70s. So it's very much designed to evoke all of these classic guitar riffs and melodies that we know and love, and that's what AI is so good at. What it's not great at yet is actually originating fresh, new ideas. So it is very derivative. That will start to change, though. It's getting better all the time, and we are seeing a lot of progress in audio. For instance, audiobooks. Amazon now has audio narrators. There's a company called 11 Labs that does a very good job of creating voices. And we have to remember in the 90s and the 80s even, electronic music became very popular. So people have some comfort with that. It's a different story when it comes to video. We still have that uncanny valley effect, it's called, where there's this dissonance when we look at AI generated video. But even that is about to get a lot better as well.
And Peter, what about the whole, can you tell if it's AI or not? Is there a bona fide way of discerning?
Well, this is an emerging field, and one of the biggest sort of music influencers and YouTubers, Rick Beato, he actually went and analyzed this using software. And normally with a piece of music, you can separate out the drums, the bass, the vocals very cleanly. He wasn't able to do it with the Velvet Sundown, which to him suggests that the AI generated all of these notes and melodies all together. So there are artifacts in the music that you can identify. And I think eventually we'll get to a point where AI generated artwork or content will have to be labeled. Spotify, YouTube, and the like will have to put a label on it. And the research shows that if there is an AI label on it, people are less likely to pay for it. We value AI generated content less. So, that is a good sign that human creativity will thrive. And I think we'll pay a premium for that, whether it's a novelist, a rock band, or a filmmaker. We will pay more in future for the real deal, the stuff that is still generated by humans.
Peter, it's fascinating stuff, isn't it? I'm sure we'll be talking a lot more about this in the future. Appreciate your time this morning. Just before we go, checking that is not AI generated, the background behind you?
No, that's Oriental Bay in Wellington. Beautiful sunny day down in the capital.
Stunning. Do you know, if you could just, for our next segment, if you could just move slightly so we can just see that beautiful view, we will move on to our next segment. Appreciate your time this morning. Thank you. Great shot, isn't it? Peter Griffin. You can catch Peter on Business Desk's Business of Tech podcast as well. That's thanks to our partners, Noel Leeming. You're watching Herald now. It's 8 o'clock.